Coaching absolutely elevates your chances to succeed. Hi, my name is Fong Chuan. Welcome to another Make More Mind Bites. And welcome to part 5 of 5 in our Unlocking Your Peak Potential mini-series. And we talked about challenges, we talked about taking action, we talked about curing your fears, we talked about assessing risk, and also talked about your attitude. And today we're going to talk about how coaching will absolutely elevate your chances to succeed. Now, imagine this. If I told you to go to a destination, let's go to Australia, and I go, find your way. I'm not going to give you a map. I'm not going to give you a car. I'm not going to give you anything. And I just expect you to end up in Australia. Now, what are the likely chances that you're going to make it to Australia in record time? What are the chances you're going to make it to Australia on time? So the thing is, you might go and find your way there. You might have lots of questions. You might have lots of wrong turns. And the thing is, once you get there, you go, man, that took a lot longer than I expected. Actually, it cost me a whole lot more because I didn't know what fees I was supposed to pay. I didn't know what learning situations I'm going to go through. I don't know who to talk to. And it's just an ongoing process. Now, what if I go, okay, you could bring a friend along. And that friend also has no experience about going to Australia. So the two of you are kind of just helping each other out as best you can. You might get there a little bit faster, but still the two of you will struggle. Now, what if I go here? Here's a GPS, here's a car, here's some tickets for your plane and all kind of stuff. And then, yeah, you'll get there a lot faster, but still, there are a lot of things that you still have to figure your way out, figure your own way with. Now, what if I put a person who's been to Australia many times and has driven the road to the airport, and from the airport knows exactly which plane to go on, which path to go to. Once you get to Australia, he knows exactly where to go and all that kind of stuff, telling you, oh, this is a great place to see, this is a great place to eat, this is a great way to have a shortcut and all that stuff. That will get you there in record time. Now, the thing is, it comes down to coaching. That person is basically coaching your way all the way to Australia. And when it comes to business, when it comes to personal development, for some reason, we don't recognize the need of a coach. We see the need of a coach when it comes to athletics. We see a need for a coach when it comes to piano or instruments or acting. But when it comes to personal development and also business and also real estate, for some reason, we don't think about having a coach. But just think about how many more opportunities will open up to you. How many more joint ventures you could get into if you had a coach guiding you through. How many pitfalls can you avoid? How many shortcuts can you take if you have a coach there every step of the way? Now, the thing is, when it comes to coaching, there's 4 main aspects as to why coaching is so vital in everybody's success. Number 1, it is that risk assessment. We talked about risk assessment before, about those 6 main questions. What's the best case, worst case, most likely? Can you handle the worst case? Are you willing to risk the worst case for a chance of the best case? And also, are you getting closer towards your goals if you even get the worst or the best case? Those 6 questions. Well, the thing is, when it comes to coaching, your coach is able to help you with those questions. Your coach is able to ask you those questions every single time that you forget, or every single time you go up to a challenge or come up with a decision that you have to make. Your coach can also come and answer those questions from your point of view or from their point of view, so that they can give you another scenario. They can give you another point of view so that you can consider and make sure that you assess all your risks. So that's why risk assessment is one of the most vital aspects of why coaching is so important. Number 2, it's their relevance and their experience. You want somebody who's been there, done that, and is still doing it. When it comes to real estate, you want to talk to somebody who's buying real estate at the same time. You want to talk to somebody who's actually investing in real estate at the same time, so it's relevant, so that they know the ins and outs of what you want to do at this current time. If you want to go and speak, you want to be working with a coach who also goes speaks and who also is preparing for their own speech and their own presentation, because they know what's the ins and outs, the tricks of the trades and all the kind of stuff, so it's relevant to what you want to do. Number 3, that foresight, that thing that the things that they can help you along with to give you a guidance as to what to expect. So for instance, in my case, I was so fortunate to have a coach tell me, okay, this is what's going to happen during the eviction process. This is what's going to happen when an audience member doesn't pay attention, or what you can do to gain more engagement. That foresight allows you to adjust and allows you to prepare accordingly, so that you're not completely going into the unknown and not knowing what to do or what to expect. So that foresight is very important. And number 4 is that continuous growth. Your coach is able to constantly challenge you for one thing to another, from one thing to another and another. For instance, once you finish going up to one peak at a mountain, they will go, hey, let's go conquer that one. And then let's conquer that one. And then maybe that one as well. So that's what a coach is able to do. Our coaches has challenged us to buy real estate. Then after we got our real estate portfolio solidified and growing and self-serving, then they challenged us to start coaching other people. Then they start challenging us to go and speak on stages, to write our books, to go and do a podcast, to do a whole bunch of other stuff. Our coaches are constantly challenging us so that we constantly grow. So that's why coaching is so important. And that's why coaching allows you to grow to leaps and bounds beyond what you even imagine yourself being able to do. For us, we've never dreamed of becoming authors. We never dreamed of having such a great real estate portfolio, or even go up on stage and speak, or impacting so many people. It is our coaches that helped us every single step of the way, gave us the shortcuts, gave us the guidelines, gave us the pathways, gave us all the tricks and trades, the little bits of details that we need to know to succeed. Now, once you have a coach, the other thing is you should also become a coach yourself. Coach other people, give back. And there's 3 really important things as to what you can get out of being a coach yourself. Number 1, it's those lives that you change. One of our coaches has always said, it's not the money that he wants to be remembered for, but he wants to be remembered for all the lives that he's changed. Just imagine how many people you can help with the knowledge that you have. Imagine who you can help succeed and achieve goals, because the more people you help, the more successful you will be. In our cases, we've been able to help so many people get their books out. We've been able to help so many people buy their first real estate deal, or find their first rental property, or find their first renter. It's one of those things where they come back and go, wow, thank you so much for changing my life. Thank you so much for letting me be the first author of many, many generations. That truly pulls on my heartstrings, because I'm so proud and so glad that I was able to help them out achieving goals and dreams that they never even dreamed of. In fact, I had one person come up to me and go, when I got my proof copy of my book in my hand, I closed my eyes and I teared up. And I go, wow, just imagine you doing that for somebody else. Number 2, it's that credibility, and also you get to build up on your skill sets. The more you teach, the more you learn. The more you learn, the more you teach. And that's why it's so powerful, because as you are coaching other people, you are sharpening your skills. You're sharpening your skills about communication, about relationship building, about applying certain tricks and trades so that you can help them achieve more. And the more that you learn, the more they will learn. And the more they will learn, you will learn. And that's why it's so important to be able to teach other people or coach other people. And finally, it's giving back. It's such a waste if you're not passing your knowledge on to somebody else. Recently, we were coached by George Ross, the former right-hand man of Donald Trump and one of the best advisors out there. And he's been doing real estate. He's a great negotiator. He's one of the stars of Apprentice, and he was able to share with us some of his stories and some of his experiences. And the number 1 thing he believes is vital to a person's success is being able to pass on that knowledge, that experience that he has to future generations, so that they can also flourish, so that they can also achieve success. So passing on that knowledge, don't waste that information. Don't waste the skills that you have. Pass that on. So that's why coaching is absolutely vital for personal growth, personal development, business growth, business development, all that stuff. So coaching is absolutely vital for one to reach their peak potential, and then some more beyond, way beyond. So coaching is absolutely important. And that's why coaching will absolutely help you elevate your chances to succeed. Now, I hope you enjoyed this episode of our 5-part mini-series on unlocking your peak potential. And as a big thank you for all of you, you've gone through the challenges that we talked about, the taking action, assessing risk, overcoming doubt, building your confidence, now talking about attitude and also coaching. Now, I would like to give you a big thank you by following this series so far. I'm going to be launching our ebook on unlocking your peak potential, 13 keys, and you'll be able to get this right now. It's on Amazon right now, and it's only for $1, and it's going to be for $1 for the next 1 to 2 hours. So please, please, please go and get your copy and let me know what you think. Send me your feedback, send me your successes, send me your results, and I would love to connect with you. Thank you so much for following me for this entire week, this mini series on unlocking your peak potential. And I hope you enjoyed our ebook. And please comment, subscribe to our channels. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I hope you enjoyed this series. And I can't wait to connect with you. So until next time, today is the day to unlock your peak potential. We'll see you later.